Hey guys, it's Drea. So today I have disappointing products for you. It's actually 10 p.m. I have my hair done today and I didn't plan to film, but I wanted to put the fresh from the hairdresser hair to good use. So I'm like, okay, I've been wanting to film this video for a while, so let's just do it. If you're interested in what is on my face, I did an Instagram tutorial. This whole look is up in video on my Instagram, so you can go follow me there or on Facebook, where I am also posting those same Instagram things. So whatever social media platform you like. If you don't like Instagram, I now have a Facebook page. Okay, let's jump into it. So most of these things I have, but I actually decluttered some things already because I just didn't want to hang on to them. So I have a few things that I have with me and some things that I don't. But let's start with something I have with me. These e.l.f. eyelashes. There is nothing necessarily wrong with these eyelashes themselves, but there is something very wrong with the way these are packaged, and it has really pissed me off. So these are the e.l.f. Luxe lashes, and these ones are in the style winged and polished. I was originally very excited when I found these because I love foaming lashes, whether it's Ardell or Kiss now. I love those ones as well. I love foaming lashes. And when I saw e.l.f. was making them, I was really excited. So I'm very gentle with my eyelashes, especially when they are brand new in the package, because the glue that they put in there is usually pretty tough. Well, it depends on the company, but a lot of companies put glue that's really sticky, and you have to be super careful when you peel the eyelashes off. Well, e.l.f. use friggin' super glue because I was trying to gently pull these off, and they are so glued on there at every part that I ripped the side off. And I'm not going to blame myself for that because I know how to handle eyelashes. These are so glued. If I went to do it on this side, if I try to gently pull these off, they're not even moving. They're not even moving at all. They are so glued down. So even when I tried to gently take them off, they started kind of pulling away, and I was like, oh geez, I'll be careful. So I grabbed my little tweezers and was trying to gently take them off, and they just friggin' ripped. And I'm really annoyed because they looked so pretty and I didn't even get to use them once. I will probably use part of it as a half lash so I can get some use out of them, but I get so annoyed at companies that package their things so badly. I have another pair of those e.l.f. eyelashes. I'm gonna try to use them in a Get Ready With Me coming up, and we'll see if those ones do the same thing, but I'm not impressed e.l.f. with that. Another e.l.f. product from one of my hauls way back when that I am not happy with is the e.l.f. brush cleaner. I really wanted a travel friendly brush cleaner for when I was on my trip, and I purchased the one from e.l.f. and I actually used it before I left just to test it out. It's the kind that comes in a little spray bottle, and you just spray your little brush, and you're supposed to be able to, wipe it off on a paper towel, and all your stuff's supposed to come off. Hardly any eyeshadow came off those brushes, and I sprayed and I wiped, and I sprayed and I wiped, and I sprayed and I wiped, and it still only got half the product off. Meanwhile, I used my little Cinema Secrets brush cleaner, and that got it off like that. So I'm not happy with that e.l.f. product. I actually got rid of it because I was moving and there was no point of bringing it with me, so I kind of just chucked it. Here's a product that you actually saw in a video be a fail. There's a few things about this that I don't like. There's nothing wrong with this brand. In fact, I'm wearing a couple of Flower Beauty products on my face right now that I really think are wonderful. This is the Miracle Matte Translucent Powder. I was originally really excited because I saw matte. I have very oily skin. I was like, a matte powder, give me that. Number one, the packaging on this is terrible because even when I first took it out of the box, it's covered in this fine powder that it just, when you touch it, feels slick. You're never gonna get that off until you wash your hands, and it gets all over everything. Even the drawer that I was storing these products in, this has been like this the whole time, and there was powder all over everything. So I'm not even sure how it gets out, where it comes from. It's so fine that, can you see that? It just poofs out when you open it. It's still doing it. Anyways, that's the number one annoying thing, is the packaging. But the real annoying thing is the performance of this product. This has such bad flashback. You will not be able to use this in any type of photography, video, anything like that. I used it on camera for the first time, and it left the worst flashback all over my face. I did try to bake with it, which I'm not going to blame the product because it doesn't necessarily say it's for under the eyes, but it was horrible, horrible stickiness flashback under the eyes. I'm actually scared because I just touched myself with the powder there. Right there. And even where I had taken like just my regular powder brush with it and just kind of like went like this and then blended it out on my face, you could see like the big circle mark of flashback from where I had put it on my face. So I don't even know if this is a good mattifying powder because I'm just not ready to chance it again. It was bad on video, but I could see it in real life too. I could see it when I looked in the mirror. It took a little while for me to notice it, but I did notice it in the mirror, that you could see like that line, or you could see it under the eyes. So that's just gonna have to be a no and move along with my life because I can't deal with that again. Another product that failed on camera with you guys was this, and actually when I hauled it, this is a brush from Wet n Wild. This is the P15 brush. It's just a little like tapered blending brush. The packaging, the brush handle is beautiful. It's like this rose gold. It's kind of got some little design in it. When I went to actually take this out of the box, and I kind of grabbed it from here. Now keep in mind, I didn't grab it really hard, but see this? It started losing bristles immediately, and they have not stopped coming. They don't stop coming, and they won't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. These bristles are just coming out. So I got this off of Amazon. The great thing about Amazon is that you can either ship it back or you can get a replacement if it's a defective product. So I elected to try another one. They said they would ship it to me for free. Don't worry about returning this one. So they did send me another one, and luckily this one doesn't have that same issue. Like I can pull on it. At first I thought maybe it was my fault for pulling it. Like I didn't yank on it hard, but I thought maybe it was my fault. But no, like I can pull on this one pretty firmly and nothing's coming out. So I think this one was just not made properly. So do I like this brush ultimately? I don't know. I don't think it was worth all the trouble. It's a little bit too firm of a blending brush. It's those synthetic bristles where they kind of just snap. There's no like fluff to it. It's just super firm. So the only thing I really like this for is blending out like really, really harsh lines. If I want something really lightweight for my eyeshadow, I would never go to this. So will I use it? Yeah, but I definitely don't recommend it, even the good version. Product that I just think is darn gross is this. This is from Ecolips. This is a lip scrub. I really needed a lip scrub. Winter's here. That's the only time my lips really get chapped. Although in this weather, I'll say, I haven't really had that issue. So yay. But anyway, I usually use a lip scrub in the shower because I feel like that's such a good way to use it without having to worry about the mess. You just like rub it all over your lips and then you can rinse it off. That's actually a tip I got from Lisa Stevens way back when. I'll link to her channel. But this is just a little pot of lip scrub. The scrub itself is fine, but it leaves behind this really waxy feeling, like buildup, like really waxy feeling on your lips that I do not appreciate. But not only that, this actually smells like sweet expired milk, like sour milk. And I don't think this product itself has expired because I only bought it in December, like a month ago. But it smells like, it has that curdled milk smell and it is gross. And I just, between the smell, I might have been able to get over the smell, but I can't get over the smell and the waxy feeling together. So I'm just like, nah. Another product that I did not love and I returned, but I kind of feel like it could be personal preference, but I still think it's not that great, is the new Diamond Light highlighter. And I can't remember the exact name of them, but the new diamond highlighters that Too Faced came out with. I want to say it was called Pink Canary, but I'm not sure. But it was the pink one. The problem with that was it just didn't show up. It didn't show up when I swatched it on my hand. It didn't show up on my face. It just was not even a subtle highlight. It was just almost not even there. And I thought those highlighters were supposed to be like really like, bam, here's a diamond on your face. I even went to the store when I returned it and I swatched the original one, which was like the white one. And that is like a subtle sheen, but it still shows up. It's like no glitter, no sparkle, but it showed up in my swatch on my hand, whereas the pink one was just like nothing, like it was not there at all. I literally just spent 5 minutes searching for this and it was in the drawer right in front of me. Ultimately, I ended up exchanging that one for this one. This is the, oh no, this is the one called Canary. Guys, obviously I'm gonna put the name somewhere. This one is stunning. This is a duochrome, like gold red shifting highlight with, like, it's duochrome with glitter. It's very unique. It's something very different. whereas the other one was nothing like this at all. So I'm really happy with this one, but I did not enjoy the pink one. I love, love, love the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. And when I ran out of my little mini a few months ago, I purchased the gift set for Christmas, which had the full size of this. And also it was like a bonus because it had the full size Stila Stay All Day liquid liner. And I hadn't used that liquid liner in a long time, like years, like probably 2 years. And I remember like I used to, how many times am I gonna say like? I used to like it, and then I stopped liking it after a while because I just prefer brush tip eyeliners, but I decided I'll try it out again. That bled all over my eyes. It went, if you have any age to your eyelids, you know, you get a little bit crepey on your eyelids, and it went into every little line on my eyelid, and it just went like, you know, like when they inject dye in your veins, that's what it was like. It just went so that did not work for me. I mean, I think it's a perfectly good product if you have no age, like if you're quite young, and maybe it works for some people who are older, but for me it did not work at all. So that was a huge fail. Another, and my last product that I don't have here, this is actually a skincare fail, which I don't normally have those very often, although I have another one coming up. I adore the CeraVe foaming cleanser. I think it is such a good cleanser, gentle, it gets the job done so well, so affordable from the drugstore. I decided to try the CeraVe moisturizer. I got the one that was for normal to oily skin. I wanted one that had an SPF. It was a really good option because, again, affordable from the drugstore, but it had an SPF in it. Guys, my skin has never felt so dry than after using that after 2 weeks. And not dry in a good way, like, hey, I enjoy being matte and not having my oil come through. Like dry, like feeling painful. Not painful, but like I could feel the dryness in my skin, and it felt tight and it felt uncomfortable. And that was really the only change that I had made to my skincare routine in months. So I had to leave that behind. I actually purchased it to bring on my trip with me, and I had to buy another daytime moisturizer with SPF to replace it because I couldn't do it anymore. I was just like sayonara to that because it did not work for me. Okay, so a couple more things that are fails. I'm gonna classify as fails. This one, I had really high hopes because a lot of people told me it was really good. This was in my 42 best items from the drugstore video, which I will link below. It was from Good Housekeeping. They had listed all their favorites, and a lot of them I've tried and a lot of them I haven't. And we kind of discussed it in the comments, which was so great. You guys were so great in those comments, giving advice back and forth. But this was one of the products that I had never heard of. This is the Psst dry shampoo. And I got this in Ulta when I was in the States. This is the tropical scent. I just bought the travel size because I figured A, I was on a trip, and B, like, you know, I'm just trying it out. This just doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't. It actually makes my hair feel limper and like weighs it down and makes it feel kind of oily. Not on a hugely bad scale, but enough that I noticed. But it doesn't do anything at all in terms of like sucking up that oil or adding any texture. It doesn't do what a dry shampoo should do for me personally. I don't know if that's because different ones are different. Like this one is the tropical. I don't know, let me know. Is the like original scent really good and this one's not? I have no idea, but that did not work. Another product that didn't work that I just got, and I'm really annoyed, and I don't even know if I can return this. Maybe I should try. This is a product from Kiss. This is one of their lipsticks. I wanted to try a whole bunch of formulas from Kiss because they're a pretty new brand for me. They're now in a drugstore that I'm nearby, and I have never had that experience before. But this is the Amorous Matte Gel Lipstick. I love the idea of a gel lipstick. This is also matte. And this has kind of a powdery feeling when you apply it. It's kind of just like, you can tell it's matte. But this lipstick goes on way more sheer on the lips than even that swatch shows. Although the swatch, I think, well, that I went over it like 5 times. There's just back and forth. Okay, so you can tell it's kind of sheer, but it's fine. If you need to apply something 5 times, you apply it. However, this is the kind of thing that grabs onto skin. So if you have any unevenness on your lips, any dryness at all, it grabs on and it emphasizes it, and it did not look good at all. So I'm thinking probably to return that. The very last thing I'm pretty disappointed with because I really have been interested in this brand. This is Kiehl's. This is the creamy eye treatment with avocado. The thing that I really don't like about this is when I do apply apply it, it sits on top of my skin. It always feels like there's something prohibiting it from actually penetrating the skin. So when I like apply it, gently massage it in, it almost slips and slides on top, and it's got that kind of waxy feeling again, like the lipstick did, but it doesn't like just nicely penetrate. It's so weird. So I do kind of leave it there, and eventually it seems like it did something, but it just slips and slides in this weirdest way that I do not like. So I could return this, but I have a feeling that because I use my coupon with it, that it might like do something weird in terms of how much money they'll give me back. So I figure it's probably better to just try to actually use it up, and it might go faster than a normal eye cream would, but I don't know. Let me know about that. What are your thoughts on that if you've tried it? And is there any Kiehl stuff that I really need to try that is awesome? Because I think a few of you said that they're a good brand, but I haven't tried anything else. So let me know. All right, guys, that is it. No, I'm not gonna say that is it. My New Year's resolution is to stop saying that is it for today in my videos, because when I edit them and I see myself say that, it is the most annoying thing in the world, and I can just imagine how annoyed you guys get with that. Okay, that's the end of my video. I hope that you found this information really useful. If you're new around here, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. That helps me out tremendously. And also, I love it when you guys are new and you show up in the comments and you're like, hey, I just subscribed. And I'm like, this is the best news of my day. So please subscribe, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope that you're speaking kindly to yourself, especially when you look in the mirror. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.